back to the Redneck Garage YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about this and we're going to install it so you have an idea on how to get extra accessories hooked into your machine easily. No more added switches, no more a bunch of wiring onto the battery. This thing right here is going to take care of it. So you're going to want to watch this whole video and not miss a thing. Guys, before we get into the video, I want to invite you to click that subscribe button and also get down in our description, check out our links. We're sponsored by R.N.G, CFMOTO.com, discount code capital Redneck. Them guys can get you anything and everything you need for all of your CFMOTO ATVs, UTVs, whatever you need. And keep in mind, they also do things with campers and trailers and all that stuff. You can get your machines there, whatever you need. Them guys are your go-to. Also, we'll be working on clutch kits for this model right here. I already have a bunch of stuff coming so I can tune and test and all that, and they will be carrying our kits. So guys, without further ado, let's get into the video. We want to thank Auxbeam for sponsoring this here video and sending us this fuse box that we're going to talk about today. So it comes with stickers. We'll go over those later. Comes with your control panel. So this is going to allow you to turn on all of your accessories that you hook up to this here fuse box. This is a fuse box. Now this is similar to the same one that I have in the side-by-side, only the side-by-side is ran by MOSFETs. This one is just a fuse box, and it can handle quite the load actually. So the one that I have in the side-by-side, it's ran by MOSFETs, which is basically little mini relays. As far as I know, this one don't do that, but these are designed for good load. So you could hook up a stereo, lights, you name it, this thing will control it. And it makes it so much simpler and easier because you don't have to run wires to a switch, to a battery, to another fuse, none of that. You just hook this up to your battery, run your switch right here up to wherever you want, and then you can control 8 items. Now these do come in 6 button. This one is the 8 button. They sent me the one that I asked for. And guys, it comes with everything you're gonna need. It comes with this breaker. It comes with this breaker here, and it comes with all the wiring and all that. Let's get started here. I'm gonna pull that seat off. Pull this seat off. Pull this panel off. We're gonna wanna pull these clips. So you guys know I don't like to make things permanent on my machines. So what we got going on here is we're gonna zip tie this right onto this side of the frame away from the exhaust. All right guys, so we got that zip tied in there. It ain't gonna go anywhere. It'll be just fine right there. It's out of the way. Nothing's gonna hit it. See how we got it zip tied right there on that frame? All right, now you're gonna wanna get your breaker hooked up. I went ahead and did this off camera, save some time. You just take your positive lead from your battery into your breaker, and then make sure your breaker's off while you're working on it, that way you don't mess anything up. And we're gonna go ahead and tighten that up. Just like so, get it snugged up. And now for now, we're just gonna tuck this out of the way because we're actually gonna zip tie this down in here to the strap. So we're gonna wanna get our 10mm socket. Get our red post. You want it to be tight, but not too tight. Now we're gonna run our negative through the same hole. Get our 10mm in there, get that loose, put that on our negative wire. Put it back down on the fuse box. We're gonna go ahead and tighten this up. What I love the most about this here fuse box is you put the positive and the negative wires to whatever you're hooking up into it. So you don't have to find a spot to ground on the frame or anything like that. It just does it right here. Now we're gonna go ahead and add our ground right to our battery. Now you can ground this to your frame if you want, but it's just as easy for us to ground onto this battery. And you don't have to kill it with tightness. Just make sure it's snug. There we go, it's snug. Now she's not going anywhere. They're both protected. We're gonna zip tie this down into here, and that's where it's gonna stay. We're not trying to put it in any particular spot on the machine. You can put yours wherever you want, but they don't give you a lot of cable. I was gonna try and put it like right down in here, but that's all right. Right there would be just fine. All right, guys, next step is gonna wanna find a place to mount it. I chose here because this dipped in and it was like the perfect location. And it looks a little crooked, but it's adjustable where I put the screws, and I'll go back and adjust that. But what we did here was we popped this off. This handle just unscrews. We popped this off and we fed this wire down through here, right in there. We can put our gear shifter back on. Make sure we get her tight. We are going to be doing a custom shifter as long as it doesn't interfere with that. It does not touch. I can get a finger between there, and I'll still be able to operate these buttons. So put that back. Now we're going to go ahead and run this wire through here and zip tie it up. All right, guys, now you're going to want to get a test light, because now we got to find keyed on power. The key is off right now. We turned it on. Now we got to find one that has power. And then we're going to want to get this here and change out the fuse. Oh, you know what? Yeah. We're going to want to change out the fuse, put the proper one in. Hopefully the cover will still fit. And it looks like it's going to go. Well, guys, I guess we ought to go out here and finish this install. Hey, what are you doing?
I'm trying to finish this because you've been working on it for 2 days and I want the four-wheeler done.
Well, what do you mean you've been... You don't even know the first thing of what is even going on right there.
Yeah, I do. I watch your channel.
Stop watching my channel.
Why?
Because I don't need you finger messing around with the... You did that?
Yeah.
You got that wire hooked up in there?
Uh-huh.
Well, why do you think that you can rush me on this job? You're not a paying customer.
Well, I'll pay you later.
Well, shit. Let's get... Dang it, Ronnie! Trying to video over here. Alright, guys. So we need to get this power wire fed all the way back to the fuse box. So we're going to go ahead and run this wire down in here and along the plastics, zip tie it along the other wires and back. All right, guys, let's see if it works. Hey, she turns on. That means we got power back here to this box. Now, one thing I like to do just for added protection is I put dielectric grease on all these connections, and then we're going to put it on all the connections that we make here, because water is able to get into this box through here, and it's all weather tight, but we're worried about corrosion on the copper and on these contacts. These contacts should be good, but the copper wire is what we're worried about the most. But see, you can get right in here and put it on here. This is what I use. It's in a spray can. I love it. I love it. I love it. Another thing I do, since we have this wire protruding, I did have to trim this box just a tad. It is tight, but I put dielectric grease all around that rim. There is a seal in there. Water shouldn't get in there. I've never had an issue with it. I've had this box installed in my CForce for about a year now or so, and hit it with the pressure washer, and she's good to go. So guys, that's how you install one of these boxes. Installation is fairly simple, pretty easy, and down to the point. Now, this is just an episode to show you how to install the box. The next episodes, you're gonna see us wiring in accessories. To the box and how that works. So definitely click that subscribe button, click the bell, select all, and stay tuned for the next videos. Make sure to get on over to our sponsor, www.cfmotousaparts.com. Use discount code CAPITALREDNECK at checkout to save some dollars. Them guys will take good care of you and have you on your way in a jiff. If they don't have it in stock, I don't know who will at this point. Alright guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Peace out and God bless.